Alright class, in this session we are going to continue the topic series and we are going to start the infinite geometric series. Alright, the working formula we are going to apply here is S infinity is equals to A divided by 1 minus R. You know very well that what is A and how to find R we had discussed previous exercises with respect to these two variables, right? Also we had discussed how to find the sum of n terms and what is Tn working formula for geometric series. Now if the series is infinite and it is mentioned in the question, then how to find out the sum of that series we are going to discuss it in today's class. On your screen there is a question from 11.5. It says the first term of a geometric progression is 10, so A is 10, and the second term is 8, so T2 is equals to 8. Find the sum of sum to infinity. So you have the working formula of sum to infinity, which is S infinity is equals to A divided by 1 minus R. The problem in this question is the value of R is unknown, but you have the second term, and we know very well that R is what? R is a ratio of second term to first term. So first give it a try, find out the value of R and place it in this working formula to find out the sum of infinity, and for that part you have a time of 3 minutes. So give it a try, start. Alright, so R will be, second term is 8 and the first term is 10, so R is equals to 4 divided by 5. Now the sum to infinity is equals to A is what? It's 10 divided by 1 minus R is what? 4 divided by 5. Try to solve your question in fraction form rather than in decimal. So it's 10 divided by, in the denominator the LCM is 5, so that will be 5 minus 4. Alright, this 5 you need to multiply it by 10, so 5 into 10 is 50 and 5 minus 4 it's 1, so that is your answer. Alright, so an easy question and easy working formula it is. Moving on to the next one. Next question number 4. The first 4 terms of a geometric progression are 1, 0.8 with the power 2, 0.8 with the power 4 and 0.8 with the power 6. You need to find out the sum to infinity. Again the same question here. You have the first term 1, you need to find out the ratio and then apply the working formula. Sum to infinity is equals to A divided by 1 minus R. First give it a try by yourself. Time for this question is 3 minutes, so start. Alright, first I need to make the data here. A is 1 and R is 0.8 to the power 2. Alright, and 0.8 square it's 0.64, but let me confirm, yes, it's 0.64. Alright, now you need to place your values here. So S infinity is equals to A is 1 divided by 1 minus R is what? 0.64. So 1 plus 0.64, that leads to 0.36. So it's 1 divided by 0.36, which gives you the value of 1 divided by 0.36. It's 2.77. Alright, and that is your answer. I hope that the question is clear to you. Moving on to the next one. The first term of a geometric progression is minus 120, so you have the value of A, it's minus 120, and the sum to infinity is minus 72. So you have S infinity minus 72. You need to find out the R ratio and the sum of first 3 terms you need to find out. Alright, so the sum part we had done in the previous session, and for sum to infinity you have the working formula. So first you need to give it a try and time is 4 minutes, so start. Alright, firstly I will assign the working formula of sum to infinity. Sum to infinity says A divided by 1 minus R. The value of sum to infinity is minus 72. The value of A it's minus 120 divided by 1 minus R. Minus minus cancel. If I arrange, that will be 1 minus R equals to 120 divided by 72. We can solve it, so that will be 2 into 60 divided by 2 into 36. 6 tens are 60, 6 6s are 36. 2 5s are 10 and 2 3s are 6, so that is 5 over 3. So we have 1 minus r equals to 5 over 3. We need to find out the value of r here. So r is 1 minus 5 over 3. Taking LCM, that is 3. It leaves to 3 minus 5, which is minus 2 divided by 3, that is your r. If you are getting confused that why it is negative, so the r can be a negative or a positive. It totally does not matter, because if the value of r is negative, that means the sequence is with a decreasing pattern. Alright, so the first unknown we had find out, that is r, and after that we need to find out the value for sum of 3 terms. So for working formula of sum, we have Sn is equals to a 1 minus r to the power n divided by 1 minus r, right? The first value we have, it's minus 120. 1 minus r is what? R is minus 2 over 3. It says sum of the first 3 terms, that means n is 3 divided by 1 minus 2 divided by 3. We can simplify it. So it's minus 120, 1 minus 2 cube, it's minus 8 divided by 27 divided by 1 plus 2 divided by 3, minus 120 in the numerator I am taking LCM, that is 27. It will be 1 plus 8. In the denominator I am again taking LCM, that is 3. It will be 3 plus 2, and it will be 27, because when you are taking LCM, here is 1, so 1 needs to multiply by 27, right? After that, it's minus 120, 27 plus 8, 35 divided by 27 divided by 5 divided by 3. Now we can simplify here. 3 1s are 3 and 3 9s are 27. So what is the leftover part we have? It's minus 120 times 35 divided by 5. 5 1s are 5, 5 7s are 35. 7 into 120. Well, 120 into 7 leads to 840. So you have a value negative 840. Alright, but here I have forgot this 9 here. So it will be divided by 9. The final answer after division with the 9, it will be minus 93.3. That is your answer for the sum part. Alright, so try to attempt this type of questions with very very careful, so you won't make a mistake in the sign. So you need to write down the solution in your copy, and you have a time of 2 minutes to complete, note down the solution in your copy. Then we will proceed the next question. So start. Alright, moving on towards the next question. I hope that you got the concept how to solve sum to infinity questions. Very easy. It's question number 8. It says the second term of a geometric progression is minus 96. Alright, that means the value of AR we have, it's minus 96, and the fifth term is 40 whole 1 upon 2 fifth, means that we have AR4 is equals to 40.5. Find the common ratio and the first term. We have attempted such type of questions previously, in which we need to divide the two equations. So first you need to give it a try by yourself. I have these two equations. You need to simplify these two, and you have a time of 4 minutes to complete this part. So start. Alright, the first equation we have, it's AR equals to minus 96, and the second equation we have, it's AR to the power 4 is 40.5, right? We need to divide these two equations. So once you got the division, that will be R to the power minus 3 equals to minus 96 divided by 40.5. I need to make R the positive, so I need to reciprocal the function. So R power 3 is equals to negative 40.5 divided by 96. Alright, we need to find out the value of R only, so I need to apply cubic root on both sides. So it will be 40.5 divided by 96 and cube root of the function. So the value of r we got, it's negative 0.575, that means 3 divided by 4. Alright, that is your value for r for the first part, and then we need to find out the first one. So the given equation is ar equals to minus 96. R is what? Minus 3 divided by 4 equals to minus 96. Minus minus cancel. A is what? 96 into 4 divided by 3. So we can simplify 96 into 4 and divided by 3. That is equals to 128. These are the two values for A and R. Alright, I hope that you got the first part completely. After that, it says part B, find the sum to infinity. Now that is very easy. You need to apply the working formula. You have the value of A, you have the value of R. Simply apply the working formula. S infinity is equals to, I hope that you learned the working formula. You have a time of 2 minutes to complete that part, and then I will tell you the answer. So start. Alright, S infinity is A divided by 1 minus R. The value of A, it's 128 divided by 1 minus R is what? Minus 3 upon 4. So now it will be 128 divided by, in the denominator I will take LCM, that will be 4 plus 3 divided by 4. It will be 128 divided by 4 plus 3, 7 divided by 4. This 4 needs to multiply in the numerator. You will get 128 into 4 divided by 7. Simplify it. 128 into 4 divided by 7 gives you the value of 73.14. Alright, and that is your answer for sum to infinity. So I hope that all of you are getting the same value, same answer. The question is quite easy. You just need to apply the working formula for sum to infinity in part B. Moving on towards the next question. It's question number 12. The fourth term of a geometric progression is 48. So you have the fourth term, which is equals to 48, and the sum to infinity is 3 times the first term. We need to find out the value for the first term. So first you need to give it a try. The time for this part is 4 minutes. So start. Alright class. The fourth term, what does it mean? It means that the value of AR cube is equals to 48. Right? The working formula for sum to infinity is A divided by 1 minus R is equals to 3A, it's given. So if we simplify, you can cancel A and A on both sides, or you can say that 1 is equals to 3. This 1 minus R on the right side, it will be 3 times 1 minus R. When you simplify the bracket, it will be 3 minus 3R equals to 1. Simplify, 3R equals to 3 minus 1, and you got the value of R, that is equals to 2 divided by 3. So with a simple method to solve the infinity working formula, you can easily find out the value of R here, right? You need to find out the first term, and you have the equation here that AR cube equals to 48. AR cube is equals to 48. The value of R we have, it's 2 over 3. 2 cube is 8 and 3 cube is 27 is equals to 48. We can simplify here. 8 ones are 8, 8 6 are 48. So you can say that A is equals to 6 times 27. And the value for 6 multiplied with 27, it's 162. The value of A here, it's 162, and that is your answer. Alright, so one more question. It's question number 11. It says the first 3 terms of a geometric progression are k plus 15, k and k minus 12. Find the value of k. Now if you are dealing with geometric progression, the thing we must know is ratio is same. Alright, so we have 3 terms here. The first is k plus 15, the second one is k, and the last one is k minus 12. If the ratio is same, then I can say that it will be k divided by k plus 15, or if I'm saying that k minus 12 divided by k, so they both must be equal, right? That is what I meant by ratio is same. Now we can start with the cross multiplication. That will be k squared is equals to k plus 15 times k minus 12. Multiply the brackets, it will be k squared minus 12k plus 15k plus minus 15 into 12. 15 times are 150, 180. Alright, and on my right side we have k square as well. K square and k square cancels. So what is the leftover part? Minus 12 plus 15, that is 3k. And if you shift minus 180 on the right side, it will be positive 180. You got the value of k, and that is equals to 60. That is your answer. Once you got the value of k, it says the sum to infinity. So the terms we have, it's k plus 15, the first one, the second one is k, and the third one is k minus 12. I will place the value of k here. So 60 plus 15, it's 75, k is 60, and 16 minus 12, it's 48. When you have these three values, obviously you can find out the value of r, which is 60 divided by 75. So 15 4s are 60 and 15 5s are 75. The value of r is 4 divided by 5, right? Once you got the value of r, you need to apply the working formula to find out the sum to infinity, which is very simple, a divided by 1 minus r. What is the value of a we have? We have the value of a, it's 75. The first value divided by 1 minus r is what? 4 divided by 5. Alright? We know very well how to simplify, so I can say that it's written 75 divided by, taking LCM, that will be 5 minus 4 divided by 5 is 5 multiplied with the numerator. So 75 into 5, it's 375, and 5 minus 4 in the denominator will be equals to 1. So that is your answer. I hope that this question is clear to you, and you need to write down this question in the copy. For that part you have a time of 4 minutes. Note down in your copy, so start. Alright class, I hope that you had done it, and for the homework part you need to attempt question number 10 here. That is your homework. It says the second term of a GPA is 18 and the fourth term is 1.62. So you have second term is 18, that means the value of AR is given, it's 18, that is your first equation. And the fourth term is 1.62. Fourth term is AR cube is equals to 1.62, that is your second equation. Now we have done many questions with the same approach, in which we need to divide the equation to find out the value of R. Alright, so r must be positive, so if you are getting two values of r, you need to reject the negative value, and then you can find out the common ratio, first term, and sum to infinity. So I expect that all of you can do this question very easily, and this is quite enough for today class. Inshallah, in next class we are going to continue the topic. So take care and